Put that there. That's right in the way.
Yep. I mean, it ain't really got no clearance really in between the R and the actual carburetor itself. Here, what you think about it? Nothing?
That ain't gonna work.
Mm.
Kind of gonna be a surprise to see what's wrong with this thing. He said it, the guy who got it from said it leaked, so he took it off.
Pretty bad. I mean, if you could
See, I
feel
turned
it.
it upside down. I should see it. The seats all. I can blow through it pretty easy. So something's stuck. Let's take it over and operate on it. Dual feed, double pump. Double skeeters. Double skeeter. I had one more time. Oh, that's going to be dang. Turn that damn switch on. Is something stuck on that needle?
It looks kind of dirty, but
some crusty on it. I know everybody gonna say, just pull them bowls off and look in there way. Yeah, I should pull the bowl off and look in there.
Yeah,
but we live 2 weeks from anywhere. There's not gonna be no gasket around here, so I'm gonna do as little as I can.
Yeah.
You can hear it. Float's working in it.
Hmm.
Yeah, I feel it working in there. Maybe it's just stuck. Kind of a reference point. This is just the lock nut, and this is your adjustment nut. You can kind of see where you screw the needle and see it's got them side things on there. So generally, kind of as a reference point, you can see how it's flat across there.
Mm-hmm.
I usually just screw them down. Let the needle seat sink down in there just a little bit, and that'll give you a good starting point. That ain't adjusted by no means, but it's a good starting point.
Yeah. Just something you can do while it's...
Because it was all the way up the top of that very well, it just been too high. Had the float set too high was the reason he thought it was leaking.
Yeah.
You can kind of see how high that was up, kind of high too, so I'm gonna screw it down. That's about halfway to travel, sticking up, so. We'll try it right there. Let's see. It's still leaking.
Still leaking?
Yep.
Mm.
It ain't as bad, so don't feel as bad as it did. So maybe we're on the right. Let's see if I ain't got some new needle and seats to just replace these, because these don't even look like they belong to this carburetor. They look old. Pretty clean, ain't it?
Yeah, I mean, it don't look used none.
What you can't see is when the carburetor's together, this needle screws through there and it rests against that. And as the float goes up and down, that's what seals it off.
Yeah, as it goes up and down,
for whatever reason, it's hanging up. got a piece of trash stuck in it or something. And we got to find the reason and address it.
Clean it out.
Or this is going to be another wheel chop.
Yep.
Another one up there. You know what I think about them anyway. I don't like it. I repeat a lot of stuff. I know a lot of people are going to make fun of it. I already know that, but you know, a lot of people don't know. See, this carburetor, that's your jets right there. That's actually your jet. If that's jet extensions, generally, most carburetor, your jet will screw straight into the metering plate, that plate right there.
Mm-hmm.
But you put these extensions on there and it puts your jet for the back. You see where that float is, a special float for jet extensions.
Oh yeah, it's got them little notches carved
got
up.
notches for it like that. So that puts you under acceleration or whatever. That puts you fuel where it won't. This is the back of the carburetor, so the fuel gonna go to the back. So you don't want it to be up here and having to run a lot of fuel in the bowl. So
right,
it sticks to jets further back in the bowl forward. Like I say, a lot more people probably know this, but if you don't know, I'm trying to teach what I can.
Yeah.
You know. And
yeah, we'd talked more about doing more.
See, I got the float's working free. Of course, it's got a little spring behind it, so that problem is addressed. So let's see what we can. I replaced this O-ring. They're real bad about leaking around the O-ring, which is the same thing as leaking inside of here. It had a little white chalk stuff on the rubber.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Like I say, in ideal situation, we put new ones in it. We're trying to race on a nickel and dime. Float's way down here, and I want to start screwing it. I'll screw it up till it gets pretty level. And what I'm talking about level is across the bottom of it, so it's up against the needle and seat. So it's probably still a little too high right there. See across the float, that's your float. Look through the sight glass on the side when it's running and adjust your level.
Yeah.
Right in there. So. I'm gonna set it kind of low so the fuel level will probably be down in here, too low to run the car, but until we get it adjusted out.
Right.
We don't want it to be dumping fuel all off in the car. This spring seems kind of tight in there, don't it, to hold it. So the first thing you gotta do is get enough fuel in the bowl to float it, make the float float. Push it against that spring, and then you got to push it against the needle and seat to seal it off.
Right.
So, we'll make sure the skeeter ain't stuck.
Yeah. Any.
Oh, good thing it wasn't on the car.
Yeah. If only you could take the car and flip it upside down and shake it out.
That little needle goes up underneath it just drops in there, and then the real bad about gas just getting on there, and there's a chalk, white corrosion.
Yeah.
It glues it shut and it just won't squirt.
Yeah.
So that goes in there. And you want to make sure your skeeter hose is not stopped in it. Good. Who made this carburetor? It's a knockoff of a Holly. They usually have a little tab on the carburetor that slot will slide in and line up. This ain't got it. But I guess as long as it's up against her, it can't turn anyway. You get them pointed in the right direction. Carburetor cleaner is easing through to my Bobo.
Mm.
Just sitting out there, plug wire fell off.
Huh. Yep.
That sounds like a boy dog to me.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, for that we kind of skipped over that process, but we ended up deciding to go with this one off of, you said it was a set off a cross ram?
Yeah, I had a ton of ram crawler. I was a 2.4 off of a 2.4 setup. I got that match set of carburetors.
Yeah. Well, it works good. Done knocked the dust off of it, so.
I got to rework the, I got to get this to hook up next.
Yeah, it looks a little long.
Ain't nothing but a thing. I can do that.
And I think that was it.
Listen here, kid. I know you in here hunting cat or hunting rat. Ain't no rats around here with this thing up in here. All these rats is hiding. All the rats is hiding.
No.
You got some kind of trick up this thing.
2,000 years later.
So that's the part in the YouTube videos they neglect to mention all the time. They make it easy. Alright guys, we're here with the X-1. And as you can see, these strut rod bushings are pretty rough. It looks like somebody already replaced this one here. So that kind of looks a little new, but we're gonna go ahead and replace them both anyway, just because we had a little issue with it pulling. We're gonna take a look at the brakes too, obviously, but we wanted to address this anyway, because if anything, it'll help. So anyway, we got it, had to coax the nuts off with the Torx a little bit, but we got them off, and now I'm gonna take the rest of the rod off. I got them 2 bolts out, and I just got to take those over there out and get the rods out and put the new bushings on and call that done. I might clean up these rods a little bit too. They kind of look, I mean, everything looks crusty under here, but just one piece at a time, try to take it out. So all right, so next order of business is getting the transmission cooler mocked up and try to find a place for it. And get it hooked up and plumbed and everything, and you'll take that old one, that crusty one on off of there. It kind of looks handmade really, but
This one. I'm gonna poke this. There's a hole in this floor right here already. Where's that? I lost it. No, it did. Anyway, I want to let it down and see where
that
make
is.
sure I ain't finna go up into something on the inside, because we're gonna let that be the outside of it up in there. Old book kind of crusty.
Yeah, we had to consult the ancient library of knowledge.
I take that out, run any computer y'all can find.
I believe it.
Fire order E, there it is. 1542638. There's your rotation. See the little arrow?
That makes it simple.
And they ain't been the first, by God, keyboard warrior pop off no kind of stupid shit to me about my book.
No, that's because they don't have the ancient scrolls.
I tightened that screw up too. I sure did. Just raised the front cap. I hate to listen to it. Make sure the wire don't come out. Don't read that to me.
I run a.
What'd you say?
Well, I mean, we just testing, so it ain't too bad.
You didn't run over no dogs went down there, did you? No cats? Nothing like
I
that?
missed the first turn-off lane. I was passing right by. I was like, oh yeah, there it is.
Adjustment on that thing or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that time slip thing like cut the paper in half, so like,
oh yeah.
I had to go, I guess, up to the somewhere to get the time. I ain't really worried about it. But
this is 847.
847.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
not too bad. How'd it go, man?
it went good. It felt good. The car went pretty straight and everything.
It looked like you run a 7.4.
Yeah, it was 744.
Yeah. So when I told Dad, I was like, as bad as my passes was, I was like, I know it's a 7-second car. Like,
yeah,
it gotta be.
Yeah, for sure. I kind of over revved both shifts, so I could have shifted a little shorter, and it probably would have been better.
Yeah.
And I just left from a dead idle. Like I didn't try to stall it up.
Yeah.
So.
Did that plug wire jump off again?
No, the dude said leaking brake fluid, a couple of drops on the start line, and said gasket in one of them rusty, crusty lids, so I painted it off.
Yeah.
shooting for a 7.
Shooting for a 7. Hopefully.
Come on.
Hey, something's like banging around in here. You want me to try to limp it back?
Yeah, might as well come on back with it. It'll come up under the car, you reckon?
It sounds like it's under the hood, like kind of.
Just hang where you at. We'll try. How far where you at? Where you down there?
Yeah, it's past the finish the number boards.
I'm almost right back here where Tom is at. Let's see where he sees. We might just come out there to trailers. Tommy, you said there's something around banging up under down there. We need to go take the. Yeah, we'll be there in a minute with the truck to see about it.
Okay.
We got to unhook anyway, so we'll be there in a minute.
All right.
I just want to know if something loose in it, we're going to put it right on here. Yeah, that's true. Or either way.
That sounds good. Yeah.
Bring your tail.
I thought something catastrophic done happened.
I don't think so, but even if it is, it's just here now. I think so. That's what it sounded like to me. What do you think it did?
Well, I got down there and I didn't notice it till I like let out of it, you know?
Yeah.
And then I just heard like pop, 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 pop,
Yeah.
you know? Like it sounded like something like hitting up against like the sheet metal or something like that, or the firewall. So I was like, well, let me take my helmet off. So I took my helmet off so I can get a better hearing, you know, and I was like, damn, something's going on. So I was just like, well, they just told me to pull off to the side or whatever, so I just went ahead and pulled off as good as I could see out the window. But so I just let it out and turned it off, and the guy come up there and like talked to me. He was like making sure everything was all good, and I was like, I just figured better safe than sorry, you know. Just cut it off and call y'all and let y'all know what's going on and everything. And
what do you think it ran?
Damn, I hope it wasn't an 80, 801 like that.
Yeah, that's your time stuff there. Look at that white one.
The white one?
Yeah.
Damn, your boy got a reaction time though.
What was it? Well, I didn't even look at the reaction time.
792.
Yeah.
Man.
Sevens.
And I missed third again.
Yeah. We need
That
to put,
means it's rolling. I don't even need to go to third.
yeah, we need to put a lower gear in it so third will come sooner. So
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely takes it a while, but I
Yeah.
don't think I was all the way in it still either. You know,
yeah, it
still
seemed
being
like
kinda-
it left a little soft again. So
Yeah.
either you might not have been all like full throttle, or
Yeah.
it could have still been. But I mean, I don't know. You went back to neutral first, so it should have
Right.
been in first. So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I felt like I shifted good in the second again.
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
So I think I got from first to second down. You know, I just
Yeah.
need to work on my third. But
Yeah.
like you said, it might just need a new gear, so everything kind
Yeah.
of happens a little bit quick.
Yeah, because when I finally got third, it was way on down there. So,
Yeah.
but I over revved it really to second too. I should have short shifted second a little more, and probably could have short shifted third a little more. But you can kind of play around with stuff like that too. Whenever we get it to where, like it's running what it's gonna run, and then we can play around with shift points and maybe get a little quicker that way. So
Yeah.
either shorter or running out longer. So
Yeah, it's all coming together.
yeah.
I felt like I was like, man, I made like 2 or 3 mistakes, and I was like, but I still felt like it felt fast, you know.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I didn't do at least too bad. I'd probably maybe in the low 8s again.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure. And it might have pushed through the brake and the beams a little bit.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I
so-
tried to rev it more. I was like, I wonder how much I can actually do it before it like wants to brake. But I was anticipating going red doing that too.
Yeah.
But like I was like, once I actually pushed forward some, but I didn't go red. I was
Okay,
like,
yeah.
Don't
Because
do
you
it.
see a lot of people do that. They'll just roll out a little bit and it'll start the clock, you know,
Yeah.
and then they'll launch. But
Yeah.
that'll make your ET slower, you know.
yeah. Still got
anyway.
that 7 though.
Yeah.
7.9.
Yeah, I think we need some header gaskets pretty bad.
Yeah,
So-
that's scary. Like I was like, man, like, I mean, I'm glad that we got another run in. You know what I mean? So. Oh yeah.
Header tube broke smooth off of the head. It's just flopping.
Well, let's front half it. It'd be easier to front half than it would to take them headers on and off. I guarantee it.
Come over here, you gotta look down at the head.
That one header over there, I didn't realize how smashed it was.
Look at that.
Yeah, that'll do it.
How many people on earth can you say blew the headers off of their motors? Nobody. The only thing that's bad about it
As those are
is
gonna
where
be a
they
pain. Yeah, those are gonna be a pain in the ass to fix or
Zoomies
replace
time.
or something.
we need something easy to get to. I'm sad, man. You reckon? Well, no, that wasn't on me.
Just old and rotten, like,
Yeah.
and it was probably just time.
It's time.
Yep.
2 7-second passes, man. It was
R.I.P.
R.I.P. man. That's all I got. Oh.
The old header tube said, "I'm out."
They said, you know what? I ain't got the tensile strength to handle this horsepower.